Well, we're getting there, folks. Okay. I've removed the tape. I've trimmed it. And the nose of the fuselage is all done there. Now we're going to go ahead and work on some other areas here. First, what we're going to do is we're going to put this cross brace here. This serves two purposes. One is to bind the rear of the fuselage together nicely. Secondly, it acts as a point to either secure with tape your hatch, which would be sort of going like this, coming down like that. And you can either use tape or Velcro here to be able to secure this for flight. Now, you place this, I'll give an exact measurement here, okay? And we're going to place this 100 millimeters from the rear. And you're going to make a mark here. This is 100 millimeters. That mark is 100 millimeters. You're going to place your piece here. Now this here piece in your kit, you'll notice, is a little different than the rest of the foam. This is called 3M foam. This stuff is much thicker, much heavier, much stronger. I use this here because this gets a lot of pressure from pushing down either with Velcro or tape. You use the regular foam here, and eventually it'll start bending on you. Now I do make a whole version of this in this foam, and the reason why is some of my airplanes, like the warp drive, which you saw flying in the opening clips in this video, uses a very, very powerful motor to compensate for the extra weight. Because this foam does weigh 2.5 times heavier than the light foam. Okay, now you're going to get these three pieces. You should have three of these here pieces. They're also made of 3M foam. These are called speed strings. These are here primarily for aesthetics. If you don't want to put them there, you don't have to. I kind of think they look good, so I put them in. You can pretty much put them in the way you want, as long as they're straight going forward to back. So you can like put them in place, make a little mark of where you want to put them, and glue them in. Another neat benefit of having these here is when the prop wash comes off the prop and flows over them, it makes a whistling, sort of howling kind of sound when you go to full throttle, and it sounds kind of cool. So you know, you could do that too. And make a little mark here. And you can use a ruler. I've done this so many times I can do it by eye. That's just how special I am. But anyway, okay. So now we have those two marks. We put one here in the middle. And then we have this here now that we're going to mix some glue for and set these puppies in place. 6-minute glue again, be perfect for this. This isn't going to take long and don't need much glue. Just a little bit will be fine. Now this here, you do not need to trim off the edges like we did the nose piece. This foam is very hard, and the paper is actually stock cardboard. So it doesn't even peel off. You wouldn't be able to do it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and mix the glue and dabble our glue in there. Good mix. Quick. Spend all that time mixing. Okay, put a little glue here. Doesn't need much. Okay, we can set our piece here and swirl it around a little bit and let it set in there. Keeping it straight with your lines to mark before. Okay, if you have any excess on the side, just go ahead and wipe it. As you can see, I don't really take care of my table much. It's got more glue on it than anything. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to take some glue. We're going to put the glue in the bottom here. I want the 45 angle to kind of face up, see? So we're going to glue down here. Here you can put a little extra glue, wouldn't hurt, because if the pieces don't fit perfectly flush, the extra glue would kind of act as a wedge. Put a little bit here. See, here it doesn't matter if you put a little extra. Serves no structural purpose, like I said, it's just there for aesthetics. Get them as straight as possible and center it as best as you can. Okay, same thing for the other two. Plenty on there. But, like I said, you have 6-minute glue. If you're using that, you need to move on it. If you're using a 30-minute, take your time. You can even use hot glue, but you have to move pretty quick when you use hot glue. So it'll set up on you quickly. Set that in place. You really don't have to press down or anything because the glue will just settle in itself. There you go. Does it work out? You move it to get it to stay nice and straight for you. The important thing is that it's pretty much straight going forward and back. Now once you get all your pieces in, after about a minute or so, the glue is going to start to gum up, and then you'll be able to set it in place as straight as possible then. Well, it's still soft. It's a little too soft, too pliable. Okay, go here, we put another piece here. Switch it around. Now I put this directly on the paper because, like I said, it doesn't serve any structural purpose. And there for looks and sound effect. They call them speed stripes, and I don't know why. In essence, they're actually adding drag. There you go. Just make sure we're nice and straight. Glue's already set. There you go, folks. That's what it should look like. Give it a little press here, make sure we're all glued in, and we're going to let that get hard.